Hello everyone, my name is Vlad, I'm from MyWish. Who are we? So we started, I think, 9 years ago, making own company, working in software development. So we are mostly focused on the development, not on marketing or sales. So we are developers mostly. And then in 2017, we moved to the blockchain space with one idea, which was called what will happen if you die tomorrow with your cryptocurrency. I mean, it was the first smart contract called Last Will, and it was quite successful campaign, and we focused on development, but at some point we understood that it's not enough to develop just one smart contract. It needs to be a platform. So people need to customize it, people need to automatically deploy it, control the status, and somebody needs to call a smart contract to check the status and so on. That's why we developed not a smart contract, we developed a platform called MyWish, where several contracts, templates created. So it's last will, it's token contract, crowd sale contract, airdrop contract, deferred payment, also wedding contract. We have one couple which is used our platform for wedding contract creation. It's like management of family budget. Right now we have more than 7,000 smart contracts created on our platform. I think we are global leaders in this space. So #1 platform in the world who helps create smart contracts in automated way. So you don't need to know anything about development, you don't need to find developers, you don't need to find audit company, you just come to us and get your contract just in 5 minutes. What we did, we created an infrastructure which help any people to create smart contract in just 5 clicks. But we do not have enough good ideas for smart contracts. So we have like about 5 templates, and we are constantly looking for new smart contracts to put on our platform. And since we have automated way to deploy it, everyone can use any smart contract. So that's how marketplace works. So you just need to send us example of code, what you want to do, or you already created. We audit it in a secure way, and if it's fine, we put it on our platform, and you get a fee from every usage. So we charge users for using the templates, and if you send us template and it's fine, then you will get percentage of every used on your account. So, but to be honest, during the last year, we got about just 5 smart contracts, and from the security way, it was not good enough. Were not good enough, so we didn't put it on our platform, unfortunately. But probably it's more about marketing, so we need to spread the word that if you are a smart contract developer, you can just send a code and get money from the smart contract. Okay, so I think probably it's better to explain based on our example. It's a new smart contract called Token Saver. How it works? So you have an account which you send like tokens every day or mine cryptocurrency, and one day you lost access to this account. It can be you lost your private key or seed phrase, or something happened with your PC or anything else. So you completely lost your access. And right now it's a quite big problem. A lot of people lost the keys, and nobody can get tokens back. And how it can work with MyWish. So we create a smart contract which have rights to take funds from your main account, like in 3 years, for example, if there's no activity. So at least you sign right for the smart contract to get the funds like in 3 years. It's only one operation. So take from your main account, send to reserve one in 3 years. So it's very simple. It's almost nothing to hack there. So it's safe, and you will get your funds even if you lost your access. So, but you should wait, of course. So we need to check that it's you lost your access. It's 3 years. Or 2 years, it depends how you set up it, but still the problem of lost keys can be disappear from our minds, and thanks to smart contracts. We also plan to provide this opportunity also to the exchanges and to the wallets, since you heard a lot of news when CEO of exchange was disappear and everything was funds was frozen and so on. In this case, with smart contracts, you just should wait and you will get it back. So this is the opportunity. So we think this smart contract, we can change it significantly. It's just one example how people can use MyWish.
I also see that on your platform you have contracts on other networks that may not be as popular for contracts, such as Bitcoin and the Litecoin network. I just wanted to understand how it works on those networks and how different it is from networks such as EOS that are really famous for smart contract applications.
So on Bitcoin, of course, you know that there are no smart contracts. So that's why we are working in partnership with Rootstock company. They took Ethereum virtual machine and it operates like on Bitcoin. So you need to convert your Bitcoin to Rootstock tokens one by one. It's always the same rate, and then it will be executed in Rootstock in smart contracts and then sent back. It was done, I think, 1 year ago, something like this, and it's not popular because of different format of addresses. So it's a mess to understand what exact address you should put to get your money back. So it's for people, it's completely not understandable. So, but I hope in the future it will be fixed. So for Bitcoin, it's just not used, almost not used. For EOS, we have 1,700 contracts created. So I think it's the second network in our, from popularity perspective, in our platform. The first is Ethereum, the next is EOS, and the third is Tron, then Neo. So it's like, and it's still the same during the last year. So it's people continue to create a lot of contracts in Ethereum and then in EOS. I think it's a good example was Tron, when they launch a lot of developers programs, when people start creating games on Tron or move it from Ethereum, and that's how like game industry start using the Tron. So I think that we need to attract more developers from different areas to develop the product on the blockchain and make it easy to use to everyone in the world. So you know that we have discussed yesterday that only probably 1% understand what's crypto, how it works, and another 99% don't want to take anything about Bitcoin and so on. So we need to create it extremely simple. So that's just why we're working on MyWish. So we want to be entry point for people who want to manage the crypto funds, and it will be extremely easy. So it's, you just come, put your conditions like in a bank account or in bank application, and it's completely the same. So two things, it's attract more developers working on the good projects and make it extremely easy to use to common people, because right now it's not so easy, unfortunately. So you need to create an account, you need to pay some money, you need to work with Web3. It's not like a mobile app, so it should be much more easier. I think that yeah, already I think that the decentralized finance will be the trend of the next year, and also we expect that more projects working on the cross-chain will appear. So we don't expect that more good blockchains like EOS or Tron will appear the next year, but more cross-chain solutions, which is needed right now for the market, and also decentralized finance. So if you think what you should do next, please focus on these ideas, I think.